107.7 and 92.1 The Bull. Hey y'all, it's Joe Greenwood, special guest today, Aileeah Colgan.
Hello.
Welcome into another Bull Sessions. Aileeah, thanks for coming out. Appreciate
Happy
it.
to be here. Very excited.
Now, you're in town today, but you're also going to be in town coming up on Thursday?
On Friday the 26th, the day after my birthday. It just happens to be. So, yeah, we'll be there.
Birthday party.
Huh? Yeah, where's my cake, man? I'm just kidding.
About that.
No, it's okay. No, we'll be at Six Strings on the 26th at 9. So you should come out.
We'll be there. What time do you start?
Huh? We start at 9.
9 o'clock?
Yeah.
Rolling on through?
Yeah.
What's the first song you play when you go?
This time we'll probably play White Liar. It's usually a good opening song because then people are like, oh, I know this song, and then they come up to the front and then they sing along, and then that's a good start. Because it's a good mix of, like, I'm a writer. For those of you guys who don't know me, hey, holla, I'm Aileeah. I'm a songwriter, and I constantly go to Nashville and write with the crazy talented people that I do not deserve to be around. But we write our own songs, and so of course our set has some original songs, and then we play some covers as well because you gotta give some.
No, you're a very talented songwriter.
Thank
in fact,
you.
Some of your stuff is absolutely mind blowing.
Thank you.
And we'll get into that in a second. But one thing that actually blew up a little bit. You did a cover of Brett Young's "Mercy."
I did.
It was amazing.
Thank you. I love that song. We play it live, so yeah.
Is that what it came about? You were just like, you know what? I like this song. Let's do a video.
Well, what happened was I was like, I want to add some songs to the set that male artists do. Like female artists don't cover very often.
Sure.
And so I was like, I'm gonna start so I started poking around in different songs I like, and I've always liked Brett Young because he has a very unique voice. I feel like you can always, when he comes on the radio, you're like, that's Brett Young. Like I can tell,
definitely.
I can tell by the buttery voice that it's Brett Young. And so I was just playing it and picking a key, and then my producer was like, that sounds really nice. Like let's just do an acoustic recording of it and release an acoustic song for people to download. And then it just it grew, and then it kept growing, and then I was like, what if we did a video like this? And what a lot of people don't know about that video is I edited it myself, and so which is the most painful thing to do in the world. Yeah. You edit these, right?
Well, I got another guy.
Oh, he has a guy. He has a guy. But I edited it myself, and it's the hardest thing in the world to edit yourself because you're like, I'm horrible.
Yeah.
But so it snowballed and it grew, and we released it, and I think it's at 25,000 or something views.
It was
right
amazing.
now.
We shared it.
Thanks.
Really nice.
Thanks. I love how it turned out.
So when you're doing your original songwriting stuff, you're down in Nashville. You live down in Nashville half the time?
Half the time, yeah.
And you're down there working with all these crazy talented producers. Who are you working with?
Well, so what happens is I go and I write with people, but then I bring it back to record it.
Right.
So then, so I don't know if you know, I work for a video production company, which also has a subsidiary, which is a record label. And so that record label is owned by my brother. And so my brother is my producer, and then that's how we roll.
Works out pretty well.
Yeah. And so, because it's something that I can be like, hey, I have an idea for a song, and I can't quite, sometimes it's hard to put into words, I wanted, because I don't speak drums, so sometimes I have to do my own drum. I want it to be and it's horrible. But then he doesn't, make fun of me, and he's like, okay, so this is how we're gonna do it, and it's really great because then, he's my brother and he has my best interest at heart. Because sometimes the music industry can be a little shisty, and I've worked with some producers where it's I come out sounding super auto-tuned, and I'm like, dude, I'm okay if I have flaws because I'm a human and I do have flaws. So, yeah, but.
That's cool. So what's something that you've written recently that you're really excited to release?
So funny story. It's a long story short. Can I take that a long way?
Yeah,
Is
of course.
That okay?
Long way around.
So
Let's do it.
Long way around, but in a shorter-ish condensed way. About 2 years ago, I lost my grandma, which wrecked my life really, and I didn't write for a year, and almost a year and a half.
Wow.
And I was just a lot of writers, they're like, just write through it. And, and some people were like, well, you'll get great songs out of this. And I'm like, okay, well, that's very insensitive for one thing. I was like, don't tell, and it's painful. And I was like, I couldn't write about it for a long time. And then I think I did enough healing and soul searching and kind of just,
I
don't know, mending my wounds that I kind of let myself kind of start to feel stuff. And now I have 50 new songs. So I have a lot of songs that I'm excited about, and we're slowly recording them, and I'm going to start releasing one single a month, and just of different vibes, different some that are just, they're not all depressing. So they're not all sad. They're not all about that. But like, I do feel like I was able, and it's horrible. Like, I'd never want to live through that again or have my family live through that again. But like, I felt like through going through that grief, I could go to a deeper level of myself and be like, these are the things that I'm feeling and the stages of grief that I had to write through. And
find beauty in pain.
It was a horrible experience. I would never want to live through it again, but I do feel like I got some songs that I can put out and be like, hey, here's like a piece of my very raw, very injured soul. I hope you like it, or like, finding hope in the darkness kind of thing. So.
Which is weird because you say that and there's a lot of darkness, but you also have some very like uplifting and happy songs. I do, and I'm a happy person. I write a lot of happy songs, and but like what's strange is even through like going through something like that, I was able to find light and write about light because then I don't know, it's weird. It's so weird. Everything. Being a human is weird, and so writing about it, I felt like I was able to go to a different level of even happiness and sadness. So no, you find joy and pain and happy, and that's kind of what the human experience is about.
I know.
We just got really deep.
We did. Sorry, but that's just how it roll. But I'm excited about a lot of songs. I think there's a particular like 10 that I'm happy about. Have you ever been to a show of ours?
I don't really get out much. I got teeny tiny children.
Yeah, I get that.
And I can't put them in boxes even though but I'd love to. Maybe I'll come out to Six Strings. Come up on Friday night.
Yes.
You start at 9. You're on stage at 9.
Mm-hmm.
So I'll be the guy about 11 o'clock.
I'll be like, somebody get Joe some coffee. And then, I'll just yell that from the stage. But there's a song that I wrote. It's called Bucket List. And, it's, what a bucket list is, right?
Yeah.
So like, just the things that I want to accomplish before I leave the earth. Because sometimes people in this industry, like I've had family members even ask me, like, when are you going to get a real job? Like, when are you going to when are you going to I don't know, go get like a standard, whatever. Yeah. And I'm like, okay. But like, I'm doing all right. Like I'm touring, like I'm touring around the country and I'm opening for cool people. Like I'm doing okay in this industry, like. Which
is always a weird question.
Yeah, it's.
Every time you get that.
Yeah, and so I went into a write one day and I was like, I'm really actually sad for those people because I feel like maybe they were discouraged at one point, or someone who they look up to in their past didn't give them the support and love that they needed when they wanted to try something different. Right. But so I wanted to write something of like, hey, like I just want to do these things. And check them off my list. And even if I fail and I fall on my face, at least like I can look back and be like, I gave everything I could to this project, to this, seemingly unattainable career, because not many people make it. But I would rather look back and be proud of myself than to look back and say like, oh, I let that person discourage me and I walked away. So
how awful is that if you end up, I don't know, selling, but you just do something that you have zero belief and zero faith in. It's like no one came through school and said, you know what I want to do? I want to push TPS reports. That's what I want to do. No one ever said that. So you got to follow your dreams every single time. Yeah, and sometimes like those comments hurt, and it takes a little while to like step back up and get back on the horse and be like, no, I'm gonna trudge through. But I just wanted to write a song to even sometimes remind myself that like, hey, like you're checking these things off your bucket list, and it's something you've wanted to do your whole life, and don't let one person or one comment decide to, dictate your life and what you're going to achieve. So can we hear it?
Oh yeah, sure. Oh, I didn't plan for this, but yes, you can. I wanna karaoke with Reba, drink coffee in Costa Rica, sell out an arena, see my songs at #1. I want to learn how to fly a plane, go back in through Spain, have romantic kisses out in the rain with the one I love. And I want to swim in a waterfall, visit the Taj Mahal, climb mountains in Nepal and see the world from above. Oh, I want no regrets, I'm checking it off my list. Whoa, I don't care about the risk. Whoa, I'm gonna make the most of it. Whoa, cause I'm checking it off my list. I wanna go hiking in the Grand Canyon and stay out all night dancing. Buy my mama a mansion and give her everything she wants. And I wanna hit the jackpot in Vegas, watch the tide as it changes, and prank someone that's famous, or maybe just sneak a hug. Yeah, I wanna learn how to ride the waves and scuba dive in caves and sing on that old Opry stage and see how far I've come. Oh, I want no regrets. I'm checking it off my list. Whoa, I don't care about the risk. Whoa, I'm gonna make the most of it. Whoa, cause I'm checking it off my list. Slow down, take a breath, enjoy the moment. Live every second, every day like you own it. Yeah, it all comes down to this, Hey, sing loud, laugh hard, making memories. Drop all your troubles, grab your friends, cause we're carefree. And it all comes down to this. Oh, I want no regrets. Cause I'm checking it off my list. Whoa, I don't care about the risk. Whoa, I'm gonna make the most of it. Whoa, cause I'm checking it off my list. Yes, I am. I'm checking it off my list. Whoa, I don't care about the risk. Whoa, I'm gonna make the most of it. Whoa, cause I'm checking it off my list. Slow down, take a breath, enjoy the moment. Live every second, every day like you own it. Yeah, it all comes down to this. I'm checking today at the Bull 1077 off my list.
You know, as I said, I got kids. I got 2 daughters and a son, and I watch a lot of Disney movies.
Oh,
that is totally in a Disney movie.
Thank you. I
was seeing like a little Moana climbing mountains and things like that. You were singing
oh my gosh, man! I would be lying if, like, on my list, no pun intended, on my bucket list is to write a song for Disney or for a cartoon, because like
that's the one, dude.
Thank you. I love Disney songs. I wish I was a princess. Man. That would be the best.
That would be pretty awesome.
No,
that's a fantastically positive song. I love it. I want my daughters to hear that song.
Oh, good. Well, hey, it will be coming out soon.
Awesome.
Yeah.
So you know what's really cool? You got all these bucket list things, and I love giving people experiences and giving things, so when I go and try to research things, like I can give somebody this or that and this other thing, and then I see your name popping up on a festival coming up for a group of tickets that I'm going to be giving away. Coming soon. Yeah, you're going to be playing in Cadott, Wisconsin, right?
Yeah. Well, Country Fest. Yes, I cannot express how much I love Country Fest. Have you ever been?
Oh, yeah.
It is so much fun, and the energy is crazy. And we played there last year, too.
Mm-hmm.
It was awesome.
Is wild. Yeah. Way out in the middle of nowhere.
In the middle of nowhere.
And you camp and you just bro down with everybody.
We did 2 days last year. Wow. It was 2 days back to back. We did Thursday, Friday. We did their opening day and then a Friday, and it was a lot of fun.
And you're doing it again this year? That's totally a bucket list.
Yeah. I love Country Fest because, for one, the energy, but also like the people. There was like a group of people who went and learned all of my songs that were out there. And so there was like 5 to 10 people, and then one girl, she knew every lyric to every song. And as a songwriter, that's the dream.
Yeah, I'm sure.
Like, and so when I was like singing, because like I'm still what people would consider a baby artist, like I'm still, I've only done it, 3.5 years or whatever, 4 years. And
gotta put in your dues.
Yeah, I mean, I'm paying my dues, trust me. Like, you gotta pay your dues, and I'm happy to do so, but like, it's, when you go and you see like a group of people singing your songs, like I looked at Dave and like my eyes were all welly and I was like, oh, it's working. It was the greatest. It's the greatest feeling.
Does it ever freak you out a little bit? Like, I can't mess up a single word.
Okay, so I'm gonna knock on wood here. I usually am very good at remembering lyrics. Like I rarely, again, I'm going to do this as much as I can because I'm really good at it. Mm-hmm. There, when we played at Cruisin's like last weekend, last Friday, last Saturday, and you know, I had a group of fans that came out and they noticed that I flipped verses. Like I accidentally sang the second verse first and the first verse second, and then one of the girls was like, and I was like, oh my gosh, yeah, I did do that, and I didn't even notice it until she pointed. And I was like, oh, you're right, I was singing the wrong verse first, and that rarely happens, but it does happen, and then they know, and then yes, there is pressure.
You just get in the headspace, and you're just like doing your thing, and then kind of snap to it, right?
Yeah, and then you're just, I'm like, oh yeah, I did that wrong, but it's funny because then they laugh at me because they know my personality and they watch my vlogs and they know I'm weird and they're like, they can make fun of me and I'll be fine and it's fine. But yeah, it is. Yeah, there's lots of.
Well, what's your vlogs so that we know you're weird?
Oh yeah, well so it's just my name. It's my YouTube channel. It's Aileeah Colgan, and so I do like vlogs and covers, and because I want not only do I want like to release my songs and people to like connect with me and like in that way, and for me to connect with them in that way, I also like I feel like there's a deeper level that can be there of like friendship of like hey, like I am a real person, and I comment back to vlogs or to comments on my YouTube and comments on my Facebook and stuff like that, and I want it to be a little bit more connected than just like I'm the artist, download my stuff, but like you can follow my life and my husband and I and our bickering and our cute dog and all those things.
The cute dog.
The cute dog. That's the most important is the cute dog, but
So when you do covers on the YouTube page, we talked about Mercy a little bit earlier. Mm-hmm. What's one that's gotten a lot of traction? Is it Mercy? Mercy
is like because that was an official music video. So like a lot of the times like I'll do I'm still gonna do like one full music video a quarter is what my plan is, and then just have like acoustic songs in my in my YouTube room and in the meantime. But the ones like I just posted one on Easter. I did a Christian song called "Oh Praise the Name" and it got a couple thousand views, so that was nice. But I'm still building the consistent following because a lot of people are used to musicians just releasing like not music videos like once a year or twice a year or whatever, and so but yeah, I do Mercy is probably the one that's
it's a fantastic cover. Can we hear it?
Yeah, let's do it. This is a song by Brett Young, who I will be opening for at Tailgate and Tallboys in June in Peoria.
Yeah. We got tailgates for that or tickets for that to give away too.
Well,
tickets for everything.
I will be there that day opening for Brett Young, which is exciting, but I will not be playing this song because, it's his.
Will you play it for him, though?
If he asks, but I doubt he will because he's Brett Young. But yeah, I will probably go and, I'll be excited to see it performed live because we perform it live all the time. And it's, I don't know, but yeah. Mercy. Why you gotta show up looking so good just to hurt me? And why you gotta stop this whole damn world from turning? And mercy, why you hanging on so tight if this ain't working? And why you wanna stop this flame if it's still burning? 'Cause it's still burning. So if you're gonna break my heart, then break it. And if you're gonna take your shot, then take it, take it. And if you made up your mind, then make it fast. 'Cause if you ever loved me, have mercy. And if you go out tonight, get drunk and lonely, and wind up home alone, please don't call me and say you miss me. So if you're gonna break my heart, then break it. And if you're gonna take your shot, then take it, take it. And if you made up your mind, then make it fast. 'Cause if you ever loved me, if you're gonna take your shot, please take it. And if you're gonna break my heart, then break it. And if you're gonna take your shot, then take it. And if you made up your mind, then make it vice. 'Cause if you ever loved me, have mercy. Have mercy. Yeah. Have mercy. Yeah. 'Cause if you ever loved me, have mercy.
That's fantastic.
Thank you.
You know,
sorry to like scream in your ear.
Oh, you're fine. No, I love it.
Have mercy, Joe.
No, here's the thing when you're singing this song, it's such a dark song and like
dark.
Like a deep and painful song, but you're happily married, but I still felt like that emotion coming from you. So when you're doing these songs, even though you're happily married, do you have to get in a certain headspace for that, or how do you connect with that?
I think we've all, feelings in the past of like, we all have those past relationships, Yeah. And you just remember them, and you maybe like, it's not necessarily about the person, like, because now I am happily married, and I'm like, oh my God, this is what sunshine and love feels like. This is amazing. Right. But you remember, I don't really care about the person. It's not remembering the person and how they treated me, but it's the feeling of feeling that way. Because I've been like, basically talking about like, have mercy. Like if you're gonna love me, like then love me. But if you don't, then like let me go. Right. And I've personally been there, and if you've felt that before, you constantly remember that feeling. So I just go back to like, hey, like, you felt this feeling before, and maybe someone in the audience is feeling this way too. And so if you can convey it, and if I can get in that space of portraying this in the best way that I can, maybe it can kind of give them hope that like they're not the only ones that feel this way sometimes. And so that's kind of where I go. Is
it hard sometimes if you're just, because we all have bad days, if you have a bad day, you get up there and you're singing, happy songs, is it hard to get in that headspace, or did those kind of bring you out of?
They bring me out for sure, because sometimes like, with live performance and with anything, there's things that go wrong a lot. Like, and so like whether it be our van breaks down on the way, and then we're late to sound check, and I don't like to be late. Like I'm not a fan of that. It's not my thing. No. But if like things go wrong, like and I get in a sour mood when things I'm human too. I get sour. Like we just at Cruisin's our van didn't start, and it wouldn't even it was blocking our garage, which had the trailer in it with all the gear, and the van wouldn't start. But not only that, so that's fine. Like it wasn't even turning over, but the brakes were locked. Like the brakes wouldn't unlock, so we couldn't even pop it in neutral and push it out of the way. And so it was like this whole thing, and so it put me in a sour. You just when things go wrong, you're just like you plan, you work hard, you rehearse, you want to you promote the show, and people are messaging you that they're so excited, and you're just like, how am I supposed to perform when I've had this stressful afternoon trying to get myself to the show, you know? But then you get there, and then it's the people, the audience, like fans who were talking to me before, they were like, oh my gosh, I'm so excited for this show. And I'm like, oh, okay. I think it's okay. And I felt bad because I was like, hey guys, I had to make an announcement, like, we're gonna start a half hour late because it took 2.5 hours to get here when it was only a 20-minute drive. I was like, I'm sorry. And they're like, no, you're a good girl, we'll be here. And I was like, it was so cool. And so like the fans bring me out of that. And then sometimes like songs that I write that are happy, and if I'm not vibing, like halfway through the song, I'm like, this is a good song. Like it is a good day to be alive. But you are just every performer is human, and you have bad days. And it's really nice to look out and see like a fan smiling or singing the song or just enjoying themselves, because it's like, okay, that's what this is about. Put your feelings aside. Like it's just don't let 2 hours of your day ruin the rest of your day. So
that's important, because there are a lot of artists, not in a lot of country that I've seen, but where they have a bad day and they bring it out on stage and they just rip through the songs, and you're just like, whatever,
Yeah, I haven't come across that much in the country, which is nice, because I feel like that's one of the great things about country music, is that it's not like, I don't know, people, they make it really a lot about their fans, and that's nice. Yeah. And
The connection is big.
Yeah, and that's like a motto I've tried to live. I'm sure on Pinterest or on Instagram or something that was like, don't let like one moment of your day wreck the rest of your day. And like, that's, I mean, because that's like, we're human. It's human nature to be like, oh, I slept past my alarm. I'm gonna let it wreck my day. And like, you know, sometimes it wrecks the morning, but get enough coffee, everything goes okay.
You're a very positive person. It's very good, very uplifting. I feel in a better mood for doing this until Doc ruins it later.
Oh.
Just kidding. So when you put a lot of that into your music, a lot of happiness into your music?
Yeah, I
you do that intentionally?
Yeah, because there's like, life is hard. Mm-hmm. And I will write songs about, you know, life being hard, but also, you know, we all need a little bit of hope sometimes of like, oh, like maybe I'm just in a season right now that is really hard and that I feel like I can't get through. But like if a song, because I find it very important, I found songs that like in like days I'm feeling dark and it's, you know, if I can turn to a happy song, like it can suck me out of a bad mood real fast. And that's the only thing I can really find that helps me, like that, or my husband giving me like a hug. Like he can get me out of a bad mood pretty fast. But like if I can find an uplifting song, like "Dance with Somebody" by Whitney Houston is a really good one that gets me like, I'm like, okay, it's a bad day, but I can dance with somebody. like it's just like happy, uplifting songs that, because like I would rather never be successful and have a song that is happy and that resonates with someone that like, hey, you know, I can relate to, you know, when, like my song "Life's a Beach," like you just got to enjoy the waves. It's very true about life. And you got to just, to me, I'm just trying to write the best I can for my audience to where I can make their life as easy as possible in my own very minimal way, you know? Does that make sense?
That's a great way to put it. That's a great way to think about it. So when you're actually in those moods, or when you're whatever, what's your go-to? You're driving, you're like, I just got to snap out of this space.
There's so many. I mean, Whitney Houston is definitely on the top of the list. I listen to it like 9 to 5 because it's
some Dolly.
Oh, so Dolly Parton for sure. And you know when you're so when I am in those moods, sometimes you have to like listen to a couple sad songs to kind of like be like to feel validated, and then you're just like, okay, time to get out of the funk and then bring it back up. So I usually always belt out "And I Will Always Love You," but the Dolly Parton version.
Okay.
But then, you know, then I go to like "Dance with Somebody," 9 to 5. What are some other ones that I love? Hold on, totally do that. Oh, Kelly Clarkson is totally on there. All of her album, Alabama Shakes.
You know what's fun? I love Alabama Shakes. How random is that?
What? No, I love Alabama Shakes. They're so great. The Greatest Showman. Don't roll it.
Sidebar.
Did I just lose you? Did we not become friends?
I absolutely hate musicals. I'm a film minor, right? So I did several classes on musicals, like writing papers, musicals, you know. I hate musicals, but that one's okay.
Yeah.
And like going in, my wife was like, "It's gonna be great, and we're gonna sing all the songs," and I'm just like, but it was okay. It was all right.
But the songs were really well written.
Yeah, my problem is in real life, there's never like, you and I are not gonna break into a choreographed song and dance.
Just God, how great would that be if it did happen?
It would be great.
Oh, that was the best. We were on beat too.
We should work on something.
Yeah.
My goodness. And that's where this one goes off the rails.
Yeah. Sorry, I tend to do that with interviews.
Aileeah Colgan's my guest. She's going to be at Six Strings coming up on Friday night. You got to go and see her. She's fantastic. Not only as a human being, but also as a performer.
Thank you.
We got to hear some more, because I'm still like...
Oh man, I could do Greatest Showman. No, I'm not really.
Whatever you want to play. What do you got?
What do you want? You want happy, or you want like a cover? What do you want? What do you want, Joe?
I like happy. You said beach, and ultimately, I always tell my wife that anytime, because my wife is a nurse practitioner, she's like way deep in the whole thing, and anytime I got anything wrong, I'll be like, I got a headache this morning. She's like, we should probably get an MRI. I'm like, babe, probably not. But you know, and then she, you know, you could have this, and I'm like, look, if anything happens to me, wheel me to a beach, and that's how I want to die. It's just on a beach, toes in the water, pina colada in hand, just let me die on a beach. You know what I mean? So when you say your song "Life's a Beach," I'm like, that's not only like my headspace all the time, but it's also where I want to die.
Yeah, life's a beach, just gotta enjoy the waves. Well, I wrote this song when I was working at a third shift at the hospital. And so like I was in like full-blown nursing school and was working at the hospital, and I was so unhappy, and I was like because I knew it wasn't for me. There's so many people there's so many great nurses that I know, and they're all on my friends list right now that are so amazing, and that's their passion. But it does take a special person, and with being an emotional songwriter, I'm too emotional because then I feel everyone's pain, and I can't absorb all that because then it makes me want to die, and so I was in a, I was like, oh, I feel like this is a dead end job because I know I'm not meant to be here. I know I'm meant for more, and or meant for something different, not even more. But my mom bought me a makeup bag that said life's a beach, and then the next phrase is enjoy the waves, and I was like, man, sometimes life is just a beach, and and it's hard to enjoy the waves, but I wanted to write a song that was like this like beachy vibe, because like I'm from Florida and I am a beach girl. Yeah. Like I miss the beach. I'm living in Central Illinois and I miss the beach, let me tell you.
Totally.
And so that's why I wrote this song. So all right,
let's hear it.
We're gonna get a little beachy.
I need pina colada. Pina coladas.
Somebody
over here.
Nobody's coming.
They're not.
Little fish in a big old pond. This ain't where I belong. Skyscrapers and taxi cabs. I'm getting nowhere on these concrete slabs. Yeah, but don't mistake me. I've got bills that hate me, but I won't let them bring me down. 'Cause life's a beach, so just enjoy the waves. I'll take high tide, low tide, 10 lines anytime. You know that my motto will be, hey, life's a beach, so just enjoy the waves. I'll take palm trees, warm breeze, blue seas at the Keys, and still my motto will be, hey, life's a beach. You know. Daydreaming at this dead-end job. I'm meant to be more than the underdog. I don't need your fancy cars, just wanna sleep under the open stars. Yeah, but don't mistake me. I've got bills that hate me, but I won't let them bring me down. 'Cause life's a beach, so just enjoy the waves. I'll take high tide, low tide, 10 lines anytime. You know that my motto will be, yeah, life's a beach, so just enjoy the waves. I'll take palm trees, warm breeze, blue seas at the Keys, and still my motto will be, hey, life's a beach. When this old world starts getting you down, and you start to wonder what life's all about, babe, I know where you should be. Toss your cares to the wind, let the sea set you free. 'Cause life's a beach, so just enjoy the waves. I'll take high tide, low tide, 10 lines anytime. You know that my motto will be, yeah, life's a beach, yeah, life's a beach, so just enjoy the waves, enjoy the waves. I'll take palm trees, warm breeze, blue seas at the Keys, and still my motto will be, hey, life's a beach. Yeah, life's a beach.
Love it. She's your new favorite singer, Aileeah Colgan.
Oh, yay. Thanks.
I'm Joe Greenwood. You can see her coming up on Friday night again at Six Strings here in town in Bloomington.
Yes.
Can't wait for that show.
Hang out.
It's Bull Sessions. Thank you for coming out.
Happy to be here.
You want to play us out?
Sure. What do you want? What do you mean? What does that mean?
You play a song.
Oh, yeah, sure.
Whatever. Play an out song.
An out song.
play Greatest
Great.
Showman. I'm gonna lose it. You know it. Oh man.
Do you know it?
No, I don't know. Because again,
How about I'll just play half of it?
you play whatever you want to play.
I'm not a stranger to the dark. I hide away. They say we don't want your broken parts. I've learned to be ashamed of all my scars. Run away. They say no one will love you as you are, but I won't let them break me down to dust. I know that there's a place for us, for we are glorious. When the sharpest words wanna cut me down, I'm gonna sing the flood, gonna drown him out. I'm not scared to be seen. I'll make no apologies. This is me. Look out, 'cause here I come. And I'm marching on to the beat I drum. I'm not scared to be seen. I'll make no apologies. This is me.
Not doing it with you.